Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to show you guys how to transfer dart lines to the neckline to form top pleats. So I'm going to use a pattern paper. Fold your pattern paper into two and draft your basic bodies. I'm sure by now you should have known how to draft the basic bodies, but I'm coming down by 3 to 3 inches from my neckline. And then so my chest measurement is 5 here, okay, and then after marking it, I'll mark my bust point or the bust and waist measurement. So I mark my shoulder, divide by 2 and then connect it. So this is my bust point, then I'll mark my under bust and my waist. So I mark my bust point divided by 2, that's my bust span, divided by 2 for my dart intake. So I'm taking 0.5 inches on both sides and then I'll connect it to my bust points. From the shoulder, I'll come down by ½ inch or 1 inch as the case may be, and then connect it to my neckline. So divide the armhole into 2 and go in by 0.5 inches, then connect it with a straight line. After that, you divide your bust into 4 and then you complete your neck armhole measurement. So mark the difference between the front and your back and then you connect it to your bust point. So I mark a straight line from my shoulder to my bust point and then I'm going to trace it so that the other side I'll be able to draw it very well. So this is what it looks like. Okay, now we are going straight to the alteration. So I'm just cutting out the excesses. So from the center point, you go out by 1 inch or ½ inch depending on how you want it. So after that, you mark to the other side too. You mark 1 inch to the other side. So you mark a straight line to your bust dart, to your bust point, and you do the same for the other side. So take ½ inch to your bust point and do the same for the other side. Then cut through to your bust point, but don't cut it out or cut through the way I'm cutting mine. So we are going to close this under bust dart with a sellotape. We are going to close it with a sellotape and then we'll close this shoulder dart with sellotape too, so that this center dart will be open. So we'll close this shoulder dart with a sellotape. So we'll put a pattern paper under to be able to close the dart. Alright, I'll show you how to do it. So I'm using a sellotape to gum it. You can use ordinary gum so that it will be neater, but what I have at the moment is sellotape, so that's what I'm using to gum it. Okay, see the way I open the dart and then I'm gumming it to the paper under. So after doing that, you try to bend close the dart. Try to close the dart the way I'm closing it, so that you'll be able to draft the neckline, cut the neckline very well. See the way I'm closing it. So that is it. You also do the same for the other side. When you close it, you gum it with sellotape or you use ordinary gum to hold it. Then you close the other side of close the dart for the other side and do the same, so that you'll be able to retrace the neckline. So after that, you try to cut out the neckline very well. Alright. So after retracing the neckline, this is what you have. Alright, so after doing that, you are going to cut through the dart so that you're able to fix your bow tie. So this is what I'm using as my bow tie. You can leave it like this. So if you want to place it on your fabric, you open the darts and cut before notching where the dart is and then closing the dart. But if you want to put bow tie, you have to cut through the dart line. So this is how you fix the bow tie. You put it under it like so, and then you close the darts again. All right, when you open it, you fix it the way I'm fixing it, and then you close the darts. I'm using sellotape to close the bus darts. Your bow tie can be bigger. You understand? It can be bigger more than this. All right, so this is just for illustration. So this is the outcome of the whole process. This is the pattern drafting.